Yes, very good morning, dear students. So now I am going to take paper explanation of GTE 10 minutes paper explanation of a grand test last test. So just everyone go through this. See, the first question is, so the surface tension of liquid is 70 dyne per centimeter. So then, what is the value of this in MK system? So generally we call MK system means it is a SI system, right? So SI system means what? So dyne means here it is a Newton, and centimeter means here it is meter. But we know the relation between Newton and dyne. So what is the relation between Newton and dyne? So 1 Newton equal to 10 power of 5 dynes. And at the same time 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter or 10 square centimeter. So now I will convert these values in the form of MK system. See, here I will write. So we want to convert 1 dyne by 1 centimeter equal to how many newtons by meter, right? See here, 1 Newton equal to 10 raised to 5 dynes, then 1 dyne equal to 1 by 10 power of 5 newtons. So it means this denominator goes to numerator, means it becomes power minus. Then 1 dyne equal to 10 raised to minus 5 newtons. At the same time 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. So then 1 centimeter equal to 1 by 100 meter. 1 by 100 meter. Again it goes to numerator, means it becomes 10 power minus 2 meter. Why? Because we can write 110 square also. So now you can substitute these values. 1 dyne equal to 10 power of minus 5 newtons. 1 centimeter equal to 10 raised to minus 2 meters. See, then 70 dyne by centimeter, right? 70 dyne by centimeter. But we know 1 dyne equal to 10 power of minus 5 newtons. Then into 10 power of minus 5 newtons. So 1 centimeter equal to 10 power of minus 2 meter, but it is in the form of denominator. Then it goes to numerator, means it becomes 10 square meter. 10 square meter. Now you can see 17 into 10 power of minus 5 into 10 square. It becomes 10 power of minus 3. Now I will write this 70, 7 into 10 power of 1 into 10 power of minus 3. Then it becomes 7 into 10 power of minus 2 Newton by meter. So first question answer is option B, 7 into 10 power of minus 2 Newton by meter. And see second question. So the dimension of kinetic energy is the same as that. So just we have to apply here elimination process. So they given 4 options. So first time do force. Force means what? Mass into acceleration. Then mass means dimensions, capital M. A means actually velocity by time. So again M, velocity means what? Displacement by time. So then it is a t square. Then M into displacement means what? Dimensions L. Then it goes to numerator, means it is ml t power minus 2. That is the first one. And second one what? Pressure. Pressure is nothing but what? Force by area of cross section. Force is nothing but already calculated here. So ml t power minus 2. Then area is nothing but what? L square. Then it goes to numerator, means it becomes L power minus 2. Then ml t power minus 2 L power minus 2. Then ml minus 1 t power minus 2. That is the pressure. And third one is what? Work. Work means we know formula, force into displacement. Then W. Work force already we calculate. ml t power minus 2. Displacement means L. Then it is ml square t power minus 2. And fourth one is what? Momentum. What is the meaning of momentum? Product of mass into velocity. Then mass into velocity. Mass means m. Velocity means L t power minus 1. So now we know all the dimensions, all the formulas of dimension. Force means ml t power minus 2. And pressure means ml power minus 1 t power minus 2. And work means ml square t power minus 2. And momentum means ml t power minus 2. So now here we have to calculate what is the dimensions of kinetic energy is same as that. So we know the kinetic energy formula. What is the formula of kinetic energy? Kinetic energy equal to half mv squares. Already I told clearly, when we calculate dimensions, we are not assuming constant values. Here 1 by 2 is a constant value. So then it is a mass means capital M. V square is nothing but what? A displacement by time square. Then displacement is nothing but L square. So T square goes to numerator means it becomes T power minus 2. Now you can see, so it is equal to which one? So it is equal to work. You can see ml square T power minus 2 and ml square T power minus 2. So the dimensions of kinetic energy is same as that work. And directly also we can write this one. Why? Because work is also a form of energy. So for that only it is a kinetic is also energy. But already I told clearly for all energies the SI unit is joule only. So for that only here the dimensions of kinetic energy is the same as that work. So second question answer is C, work. Yes. Next, it's a direct question. What is the unit for measuring the amplitude of sound? So options are coulomb. Coulomb means charge. Cycles. Cycle means frequency. And decibel. So that is obviously the SI unit of frequency sound is decibel. The SI unit of frequency sound is decibel. Just to find 10 questions. You can hear direct questions. See, 1 nanometer is equal to 1 nanometer equal to. So it is a 10 power of minus 9 meter. It is also direct question only. And see next one. Which one of the following is the unit of energy? So I told already clearly last in second question, the dimensions of kinetic energy is same as that work. So here see the same question again. It means indirectly which one of the following is the unit of energy? See, for example, I am choosing work. Already I told work is a form of energy. So then you can see work means force into displacement. SI unit of force is what? Newton. SI unit of displacement is what? Meter. Then SI unit of work is Newton meter. Newton meter. So here it is option B. And see next question. So it is a units and dimension related question. So then it is a they given m power a, l power b, t power minus, t power c. The dimensional formula of force. Find the value of 2a minus b minus c. So we know clearly the dimensional formula of force is ml t power minus 2. So now we can equate numerators. Then see here it is m power a, l power b, it is a t power c, it is a m l t power minus 2. Then 1 t power minus 2. So now you can see here a equal to 1 and b equal to 1, c equal to minus 2. Then you can substitute a equal to 1, b equal to 1 and c equal to minus 2. Then you will get 2 into 1 minus 1 minus 2. Then 2 minus 3 is a minus 1. So sixth question answer is minus 1. And see seventh question. Which of the following is not a physical quantity? See here, we know we have 7 fundamental quantities are there, right? What are that? Length, mass, time, temperature, electric current, amount of substance and luminous intensity. And already I told those 7 quantities have their own units. So for example, if you take length means meter, mass means kilogram, time means second, and temperature means Kelvin, amount of substance means mole, and luminous intensity means candela. See here all the units are there. Kelvin is there, candela is there, kilogram is there, but Henry is not there. Actually, this Henry is also one of the unit of the system. So the SI unit of self-inductance, this will be come in 12th class. So the SI unit of self-inductance or mutual inductance. It is a new thing for you, no need to learn also. It will be come in 12th class. The SI unit of self-inductance or mutual inductance is a Henry, but it is not a physical quantity. It is like a derived quantity, right? So, seventh question answer is D. Next one, eighth question. You see, they given if the unit of force were 20 newtons, the unit of force were 20 newtons, and power equal to 1 megawatts, and time is 1 millisecond. It is not meter, it is a millisecond. Or else you can write like this. Millisecond. See, first I want to convert this. Force equal to 20 newtons. 1 mega means already I told. Kilo means 10 cube, mega means 10 power of 6. Then 1 into 10 power of 6 watts. Why? Because I convert all these units in the form of SI unit. And see, time means 1 milli means 10 power of minus 3. Right? So then 1 into 10 power of minus 3 second. So now we want to find out here what is the unit of length. So here we have to consider length is unit of length is also obviously equal to a displacement. So we know very well power equal to work done by time. So work done by time taken is called power. So then power equal work done is nothing but what? Force into displacement. It is a time. So here we want to calculate this length. Just it is a displacement or a length, right? Then here see, then it goes to this side, then P into T, then it comes to this side, then F. It is becomes S. Then here I will calculate. Then P into T by F. Nothing but T means what? 1 into 10 power of 6. T means what? 10 power of minus 3. F means what? 20. I will write like this. 2 into 10 power of 1. Yes. Then 10 power of 6, 10 power of minus 3. Then it is a 10 cube by 2. Then it goes to numerator means it becomes 10 power of minus 1. Then 10 cube is 10 cube into 10 power of minus 1. It is a 10 square by 2. It is nothing but 10 square means 100 by 2. Then it is a 50 meter. It is a 50 meter. The answer is B. Right? Yes.
Sir, recording మన ఆపరేషన్ లైవ్ తీసుకుంటా
Just 5 minutes.
అదే సార్ నేను ఆల్రెడీ నోటిఫికేషన్ చేసిన
See, next question. The power of motor is P equal to 150 watt. The power of motor is P equal to 150 watt. If the unit of force is double and if the unit of velocity is triple, what will be the new unit of power? But you know actually power equal to work done by time. So here from this we have one more formula also we can calculate. It is power equal to force into displacement by time, right? Then here see displacement by time is nothing but what? Velocity. Then power equal to force into velocity also. We know this formula P equal to W by T, and from this we can calculate power equal to force into velocity also. So then see here, we know actually P equal to F into V. For example, if the unit of force is doubled 2x, and if the unit of velocity is tripled, it is a 3x, then what is the new power? But actually according to this, power equal to 150 watt. So when 150 watt will become, for example, if you see this x equal to I am taking 10 and this v equal velocity I am taking 15, then this power equal to 150 watt will be. So then I will substitute these values in here, then we will get new power. That is a P dash equal to 2 into 10 into 3 into 50. Then new power equal to 20 into 45. Then it is I think 20 into 45 0 900 watts. Then new power equal to 900 watts. So the answer for question 9 is 900 watts. That is the new power. See next question, 10th question.
अभी बंद पड़ा ना पूरा लाइट लिखा starting.
So 10th question, an aeroplane accelerates down a runway at 3.20 meter by second square, a equal to 3.2 meter per second square. So for 32.8 seconds, time equal to 32.8 seconds. So until is finally lifts off the ground. See, it's the finally lifts off the ground means it's actually it is starting. Whenever the aeroplane will be starting, then there is no initial velocity. Then we can consider it is a u equal to 0. Then determine the distance traveled before takeoff. Then how much distance it covered before takeoff that aeroplane. See, if we can use the direct formula s equal to ut plus half at square. Then s equal to u means 0, 0 into t 0 only, plus half a means 3.20 or 3.2 into t square means 32.85. Then 2 1 ja 2, 1.6, 2 into 1.6 is 3.2. Then s equal to 1.6 into 32.8 whole square. It is a nearly, if you want means we can calculate, it is a nearly 70.21 meter point something, or it is obviously equal to 70.20 meter. Right? So this is the way many students are asking me this question. Right? Just already I told clearly, whenever you felt difficult, just you have to do what are the quantities they gave and what we have to calculate. Then we can use this equation. Here I assume u equal to 0. Why? Because before starting, this initial velocity of aeroplane will be 0. Then we can substitute means we will get this distance. Right? Yes. So next one, it is also a very important model question. But all the questions, I think you build some of the difficult. It was not difficult, but all the questions or concepted level. All the questions are related to concepted only. See, what is the acceleration if the body starts from rest and travels a distance of s meter in 2 seconds? See, we have to calculate here A, right? And it starts from rest. Starts from rest means u equal to 0. And we have to calculate here S. Time they given 2 seconds. Just you can again you can substitute S equal to ut plus half a t square. Then S equal to u means 0 plus half a, t means 2. 2 square means 4. Then 2 1 ja 2 2 ja. Then S equal to half a into 2, a into 2, then a equal to s by 2 meter by second square. See, s equal to ut plus half a t square, then u means 0, then 0 into 2 t, 0 plus half, a means a, you have to calculate a only here, and t means 2, then 2 whole square means it is a 4, then 2 1 ja, 2 2 ja, then will be 2 will get, then a equal to, this 2 comes to denominator, then a equal to s by 2 meter by second square. So nothing is there here. Many students are asking me this question. Just a concept related question only, right?
Sir, line is what, sir?
I can just 3 questions. Direct. See next. So what can be said about the displacement of the body? It covers the distance of 0. So for example, if you see, so I am taking, for example, I am taking a straight line or any circular path also, right? For example, a particle start here. So here the meaning, for example, it is A, it is also A. So the distance of the particle will be 0 means we can consider here the bodies will be at rest. If the body will be rest, it is the distance will be 0, displacement also will be 0. So the distance of the particle will be 0 means compulsory displacement also will be 0. So it is also concept related only. So the answer of question 12 is, it is 0, option A. And see next one,
Sir, is the time doctor?
just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes, correct? Just 5 minutes. So if a car travels 2 by s of the total distance with the speed v1, 3 by s of the distance with the speed v2, the average speed is given. For example, if a particle is moving along a straight line, so it covers total distance is s, and in that it covers 2 by 5s the speed v1 and 3 by 5 s with the speed v. So here we have to calculate the average speed of total motion. But we know the total distance covered by the body is s, right? For example, first we have to write the formula, average speed equal to total distance by total time. So for example, from here to here it taken time t1, from here to here it taken time t2. Then yes, for example, if you know speed equal to distance by time, then time equal to distance by speed. Then see here t equal to distance by 6. How much distance? 2 by 5, 2s by 5 with the speed v1 plus 3s by 5 v2, right? Now here see average speed equal to, here LCM is 5 v1 v2, then 5 v1 v2, then 5 v1 into 5 v1 v2 is left, then 2s into v2 plus 5 2 into 5 v2, then v1 is left, then 3s v1, 3s, so it is s, then it goes to numerator, then it is a 5 v1 v2 into s. Here you can see s is common, it's 2 terms, then s into 2v2 plus 3v1, then this s will be cancelled, then finally the answer is 5v1 v2 by 2v2 plus 3v1, 5v1 v2 by 2v2 plus 3v1. So the answer for 13th question is 5v1 v2 by 3v1 plus 2v2. And the next 14th question is a concept related only. A man leaves home for a cycle ride and come back to home after half an hour ride covering a distance of 1 kilometer. What is the average velocity? Average velocity is nothing but what? Velocity is nothing but displacement by time. So again, of course, he travel, of course, infinity distance also. It means 1000 kilometer also. Again he comes to back. It means again he comes to original position. So again he comes to back original position means a particle travel a total journey. After end of journey again it is coming to initial position means the total displacement covered by the particle will be 0. So total displacement will be 0 means the total average velocity also 0. Why? Because average velocity is nothing but displacement by time. Then 0 by time is nothing but 0 only. So then answer for 14 is option D is 0. And next one, a vehicle travels half of the distance with the speed v1 and the remaining half of the distance with speed v2. Find the average speed of total motion. Again same concept. See, a body is traveling straight line. See, actually it is cover total distance is s. In this it covers half of the distance with the speed v1 with the time v1 t1 and remaining half of the distance means s by 2 with v2 t2. Then average speed means total distance covered by the body is s, time is t1 plus t2. Then v equal to s, we know speed equal to distance by time. Then time equal to distance by speed. Then time equal t1 equal to s by 2 v1, t2 equal to s by 2 v2. Then see here s by 2 v1 plus s by 2 v2. Then here see LCM is 2v1 v2, 2v1 v2. So again 2v1 into v1, v2 is left. Then v2s plus v1s, it is s. Then it goes to numerator. Then it will happen 2v1 v2 into s. Here s is common. Then s means v1 plus v2. Then s will be cancelled. The final answer is 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. So answer is 2v1 v2. Option B is the correct answer. 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. So next question, 1 kilometer per hour equal to how many meter per second? Just simple question. 1 kilometer per hour. 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meters. Per hour means 3600 seconds. Then 0 0 will be cancelled. 2 5s are 218. So the 1 kilometer per hour equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. It's a direct question, right? Yes. Next, last two questions. See, a body starting from race has an acceleration 20 meter by seconds. All the students are asking me this question, but we discussed this concept also. The distance traveled by in the 6th second will be. See, just you have to do first. You have to do this problem means first you have to remember the formula, right? So here there are two formulas will be given. First equal to s equal to ut plus half at square, and second formula is s equal to u plus a by 2 into 2n minus 1. I told for n seconds we can choose this formula. I told for nth second we can choose this formula. So in the problem they are asking 6th second. 6th second means it's nothing but nth second. Nth formula you have to use. See, this formula I am using. Then s equal to, it's starting from rest plus a means 20 by 2, 2 into 60 means 6 minus 1. Nth second means here 6 second they given. Then s equal to 20 by 2, 10, 2 into 6, 12 minus 1, 11. Then 10 into 11 is 110. Then it is a 110 meter. So option A is correct. And 18th question, it is easy question. A body traveling 5 km due to east and 5 km due to north. So here how to calculate distance and displacement. Distance, for example, if you take it is a A and it is a O, it is a B. Distance means OA plus OB, because the total path covered by the body is called distance. Then it is a 5 km plus 5 km, it is a 10 km. Then displacement means it is the shortest distance between this path. The shortest distance between these 2 points, initial position and final position. But here how we can calculate this distance, I mean displacement, right? So but see, you can use Pythagoras theorem. Here it is right angle triangle. Then Pythagoras theorem is nothing but hypotenuse square by side square. Then hypotenuse square plus adjacent side square. Then it is a displacement 5 square plus 5 square. Then 5 square means 25 plus 25. It is a 50. So 50 we can write 25 into 2. Then root 25. It is a root 5 square plus root 5 square. Then root 25 is a 5. Then it is a 5 root 2. So then answer for this question is 10 kilometer and 5 root 2 kilometers.
Sir, we go to the live only, sir.
So the numerical ratio of average velocity to average speed, it is actually this question is related to the numerical ratio of displacement by distance. The numerical ratio of displacement by distance is nothing but what? Equal to 1 or less than 1. So last question for this test. See, the distance traveled by a body traveling from rest, first, second and third in the ratio. It is the last question for this grand test. See, actually dear students, here they are not asking nth second. Here they are asking 1 second, 2 second and 3rd second. So now we can choose this formula, s equal to ut plus half a t square. So it is starting from rest, then s equal to 0 for first to second. So it is half a t square means 1 square, it is a 1 only. For second s equal to 0 plus half a 2 square means 4. Then third second means s equal to 0 plus half a 9. So here you can choose the ratio is 1 is to 4 is to 9. You can calculate s1 by s2 by s3. Then we can calculate all these half a will be cancelled. Then finally 1, 4, 9 will be there. So this is the answer for last question. That is 1 is to 4 is to. Okay dear students, thank you. This is about the paper explanation of